Hey there, it's Dave Altavilla for Hot Hardware here with something a little bit off the beaten path for us, some office furniture, specifically the Kinn chair by Autonmous. I mean, because hey, you gotta have a place to plant your butt, am I right? So this is how the chair arrives. This is the Autonmous A266 Kinn chair kit in gray net finish. And as you can see, not a very big box, maybe 3 feet tall by 2.5 feet wide, and not a lot of components. This chair is mostly assembled. Inside the box, you get the back section, the seat section, the base. There's a gas lift, a set of 5 casters, and assorted screws, along with an Allen wrench. That's it. This isn't going to take long to assemble. All right, so what we have here is the naked TPE and gray and white version of the Kinn chair. TPE standing for thermoplastic elastomer, which is the material that makes up the seat and the backrest, this flexible material with springs under it in the seat and in the backrest as well to create a shape that contours to your body. Now, Autonmous also offers some various mesh coverings in different colors that can be strapped on top of the TPE instead of this naked finish that we have here, but we liked it just the same, and we figured a little bit less material might be easier to keep clean, so we went with that. But you can get it in various different colors: red, black, white, what have you. Now, dare we ask you to RTFM? Well, here is the manual, and actually 5 simple steps, very easy. Just a few screws here in step 2. The rest is pretty much all hand assembly with a single Allen wrench that is included in the kit, but we're going to go ahead and use a Allen wrench head bit in our power driver and get this done quick. And of course, we're going to time lapse it for you. Now, obviously, you want to have a clutch mechanism on your power driver so you don't overtorque anything. Just finishing the last couple of screws here, and we are good to go. 8 screws in total on the bottom. The rest is hand assembly. All right, so let's talk about construction and setup here. First of all, the chair has a good default posture, if you will. Nice and upright, good lumbar support, and the mesh in the seat feels solid. There's enough flex here, but enough give that I think it'll be comfortable over time and extended use. Adjustments here on the right side, we've got this crank you can pull out, slides in and out like this, and then you can adjust the tension in the backrest to a little bit firmer if you want to be propped up more, or a little bit looser, which is the way I like it, so that you're sort of doing like little mini crunches when you lean back and supporting yourself. You don't want the chair to do all the support, so you can loosen that or tighten it. I think that's a nice feature to have. The crank is plastic and perhaps not the most sturdy feeling, but I think it'll, put up with some abuse over time. And then you have another lever right here where you can just push down, or up rather, and you can adjust the height of the chair and the compression chamber, the piston underneath. And then you have a final slider right here on the right side where you can slide the butt of the seat out and adjust that into a more of an upright posture or a relaxed extended posture from the seat. I'm tending to think somewhere in between is comfortable, but there's an adjustment there. And then one final adjustment here on the left side. This lever down here gets you a lock on the backrest. If you lean back, you can lock it into position and stay in that position, or click it back up, and a click, it frees back up and you can sit back up. So there's a lot of adjustment capability. It seems like there's a fair bit of tuning. Certainly These side armrests also telescope up and down with a little bit of adjustment as well. And the armrests also have a slide adjustment left to right to adjust positioning for width in the chair as well. And the chair feels pretty good. A little bit plasticky in spots, a little bit lighter gauge than I would like, a little bit of play like in the armrests and whatnot, but solid overall, and I think for the price point, a pretty good value. Speaking of which, the Autonmous Kinn chair retails for $399, which is what I'd call a mid-range price. Certainly not in the upper echelons in terms of cost like a Herman Miller Aeron, for example, but more in line with offerings from Steelcase and other mid-tier products. On the flip side, the Kinn chair has great adjustability, excellent ergonomics, and comfort. The only two caveats I'd offer you should consider might be whether or not you want the extra comfort of the mesh coverings that Autonmous offers, as the naked TPE finish I have here is a bit too firm for me at times. In addition, we would have liked to see rollerblade casters here for even better mobility, but that's an easy optional upgrade you can pick up at places like Amazon to replace for short money. All told, the Kinn chair by Autonmous should be a solid option to consider if it's time to update or upgrade the place where you plant your posterior for work or play at the home office or day job. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you like this quick take review, and subscribe and hit the reminder bell to get notified of our latest video reviews and our always entertaining 2.5 Geeks webcast. I'm Dave Altavilla for Hot Hardware with the Autonmous Kinn chair. Thanks for stopping by.